came to the Las Casas Institute at the beginning of 2017 after a very kind invitation from Father Richard Finn, and I've been very happy working here for the last 5 years. It's a very friendly and intimate institute, and yet open to the world and very supportive of the kind of work that I am doing.
Right. Since you've been here, you've published a book on Catholic social teaching that is titled Counsels of Imperfection. Why this title, and what vision of Catholic social teaching does this imply?
So the book has that title because I want to emphasize the Catholic social teaching, as I understand it, isn't a dogmatic teaching or isn't striving to be a dogmatic teaching that will never change. I want to understand it as a necessarily a work in progress, a dialogue with the modern world, trying to find what's good in the modern world and emphasize it, and trying to find what's bad in the modern world and criticize it and suggest ways that it can be improved.
Another one of your areas of work focuses on economics, finance, the morality of economics. What exactly is this?
Well, I just published a book with the suggestive title, Money, Finance, Reality, Morality. And indeed, I think all these things are very closely connected. I want to emphasize to people that the economy is a human construction aimed at the human good, and I want to see how money, and in particular finance, which is an industry I worked in for many decades, how money and finance then can both serve the economic good, and particularly finance can undermine that economic good. And I've been trying to develop both a model and sort of applied work to show in both theory and practice how money and finance and how the economy fit into the overall understanding of human nature and of the modern world.
Another one of the things you do for Blackfriars is hold reading groups. You regularly hold reading groups. Last one was on Dorothy Day, and the current one is on Joseph Pieper, his Leisure of Culture book. How does this tie in? I mean, one, why are you interested in these topics specifically? And then how does it tie into your more general research projects?
The reading group is part of the Las Casas mission to the broader community. What we've tried to do there is find books that would be of interest to non-scholars or also to some scholars that deal with topics such as that are related to the Las Casas mission of trying to promote social justice. We've used various books over the years. Dorothy Day was one of the most successful. Her autobiography. Right now we're reading Joseph Pieper, as you mentioned, Leisure, the Basis of Culture, which is a more philosophical work and also has been quite attractive. How does this relate to my other work? Well, I see myself as a person trying to learn and spread, teach what I learn about how the modern world is made and how we as Christians, or we as concerned people, can respond to modernity in its various dimensions, both good and bad. And this certainly is part of that response, is to look at books of people who have themselves tried to respond in positive and negative ways to the modern challenges.
Any last thoughts on your work, or maybe some way that the general public can become more involved with the Las Casas Institute?
Well, I always encourage people to read my books and my various things on my own personal website, but I would particularly suggest that keep your eyes open for the reading group. We hope to continue doing this term by term, and newcomers are more than welcome to get involved in this kind of deep study and appreciation of current issues that are related to the themes of social justice and Christianity.